Okay, this is the pesto what we make. It's nice greeny color as well, as you said.
It's just like pesto.
Salt and a bit of pepper.
And that's it.
That's it.
So now our prawns are ready. Pesto's done. It's just a matter of splitting up.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's ready actually.
Okay, here we go.
And get the aroma.
Oh, I thought that'd be more smoke.
See the aroma. See.
Wow. Yeah. The cinnamon.
The cinnamon and the tea as well. So
Lovely.
nice looking color. So now almost ready. You can plate it and we will serve to the. You can have the taste.
Lovely. Let's do that. So guys, there's one final step before this goes to the table. And the great thing is as soon as you lift this off, when you're eating, you get a whiff of
the smoke is remaining here.
Wow. Now it's ready. Guys, we're done with that first beautiful dish and we're on to a second, which is our main, featuring a beautiful yellowfin tuna which is caught locally and it's the best
from the
highest premium
Nigambu,
content. Exactly.
Yeah.
And Chef, what are you going to do to this beautiful piece of fish?
Actually, I'm going to bake this fish with the nice crust with local spices, curry leaf, coconut and brown rice.
Local indeed.
Also, again, local ingredients.
Sure. And what else do you have lined up if you could walk on?
Fillet of yellowfin tuna, curry leaf, roasted brown rice, desiccated coconut, salt and pepper, grind mustard, chopped garlic and chopped lemon zest. For the garnish, vegetable toss with vegetables, dal.
How do we start? We go about making the crust?
So we'll make the first crust.
Sure.
So you're going to do is some rice flour.
Sure. So if you're doing this at home, I suppose you would use a food processor or something?
I roasted a little bit the raw rice, roasted and grind it by
hand.
Even the pesto.
Using the mortar and pesto?
Mortar and pesto, yes. Desiccated coconut. And some curry leaf. Bit of mustard.
So that helps it all together?
Yeah, sticky,
yeah.
And also a little bit of chopped garlic, chopped lemon zest.
Right. Oh, that's going to be beautiful with the fish.
A little bit of crushed pepper and salt. That's it.
That's it. So we're done with our the crust.
Yeah, now we're gonna season a little bit of the salt and pepper.
Sure.
Then crush it.
Sure. I assume we're not using that whole piece of fish. It'll be a little cut, right?
No, we will bake fish, then we will cut it.
Oh, so okay, so the whole fish gets baked.
As you said, we will a little bit of salt and pepper.
Should I rub it in?
Then some lime juice and a little bit of
mustard again.
Mustard.
Okay.
So I'm going to bake it now for the...
Yeah, let's go ahead and bake it.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. So when that comes out, we're going to cut it up like Chef said into fours and plate it up. So we'll see you in a second.
Temperature 180 degrees with about 20 minutes will be enough.
So let me help you with that. 20 minutes. So guys, while the fish is baking, we're going to get all our accompaniments prepped up, and chef has to, well, first get started on the dal.
So I'm gonna make some dal, normal dal curry, but with a little vegetable. It will more tastier, like kurma,
Well, it'll definitely be more interesting. So you have all these different vegetables mixed into
with the dal.
dal. So first you will saute the
Vegetables, then the mix with the dal.
Sure.
Some olive oil.
Let's see, cucumbers, carrots.
Any kind of vegetable you can put it.
Sure.
Either the local vegetable, just to get the color of the dal curry, of the plate.
Actually, that's a really interesting way to make dal curry at home. You can just have dal curry and your leftover veggies, you could just chop it up and saute it and put it in
Same time we can cook it together and we mix it anyhow.
Exactly. Wow, whatever the combination of veggies you use are fantastic, because the aroma really does hit the senses, and wow, very, very nice. Honestly, I've never put vegetables in my dal before. Very excited to see what.
In future you can put it actually.
Oh yeah, I think I will be.
So almost done. You can add some.
So this is cooked with coconut milk and how we
everything is there. Yeah.
Okay. It's almost a 1-to-1 ratio of
Yes,
dal and
1-to-1 vegetables and the dal.
It's like something that kids would like to eat, because usually it's very difficult to get your children to eat
Children,
vegetables, right?
yeah, looks now edible with the dal and all. They will definitely love it.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Fish is done, we're getting it out. Oh, look at that beauty. Well guys, everything is ready. It's a matter of plating again, and the chef has his chopping board ready, because remember that tuna needs to be cut up into 4s. But actually, before we get on with that, chef has a little trick that he'd like to share with you, and that is exactly, if you're using a chopping board at home, it's very dangerous if it's flipping around, because you might end up chopping off a finger. So what you should do is put some kind of paper napkin or a hand towel to stop from sliding. So that way you might save yourself a finger.
That's it. Okay, we'll be plated out and fill it and serve it table.
Just like the plan.
This is actually rice. You can use any kind of rice.
Sure. And what have you done with this rice?
I have made some. What I did, rice with a little bit of sini sambal.
Oh wow!
So I added some sini sambal, toss it, and little bit of coconut milk.
Lovely. So it's like a kiribat,
like kiribat and sini sambal
mixed
exactly.
together.
Exactly.
So for people who are lazy and you can't be bothered making a sini sambal with a kiribat, this is what you need to do.
And all the thing is main meal is ready there. Dal is there.
Sure.
Vegetable curry is
Exactly.
there. All
They call it the kid-friendly dal.
Yeah.
And it's done. There you have it. I mean, that's just mind-boggling. There was not one ingredient that you would not find in a regular Sri Lankan home, but just depending on the application, just look what you end up with. Something completely out of the ordinary.
What I use all the ingredients from the Sri Lanka. There is nothing else any other countries. All ingredients.
And the most amazing
and the taste as well as Sri Lankan taste.
But different,
techniques is the European techniques.
Sure. And as much as it is like kiribat and sini sambal and the tuna that we eat at home, I'm pretty sure, although I haven't tasted this yet, that it won't taste anything like what we have at lunch or dinner time. So guys, we're on to our last dish, which is the dessert, and I have for you the hotel's in-house dessert wizard, the chef Ranjan Karnanayaka.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me here and for offering to show us your creation. Chef, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I started my career in Colombo Hotel and down south also, and I working in the Middle East, Australia and Maldives also.
Sure. And how long have you been doing working in kitchens?
Now almost 15 years.
15 years, that's quite a while.
Quite a while.
Well, it's great to have you back after touring the world, and I hear you're a phenomenal pastry chef. I can't wait to see. Well, this is pretty much a really, really fancy bread pudding, right?
Yeah.
So let's see your stuff. Oh, well, before we do, what's all this that we have laid out?
Yeah. Eggs, jaggery, cashew nuts, croissant, coconut milk, sugar for the caramel, cardamom, nutmeg and cinnamon sticks. This is for the tulip garnish. Flour, white flour, soft butter, egg white, icing sugar. Jaggery. This is I'm going to melt it.
What else do we need to put? Some water?
Some water, little bit.
Okay.
Just little bit. Just little bit water. Cinnamon sticks. Cardamom. Nutmeg. Now I have to boil it up.
Already I can smell the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, same time I make the caramel.
This almost smells like a spa treatment. This smells really, really, really nice.
Little bit of water.
Enough just to wet this.
Yeah.
Sugar. So I'll keep stirring this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do this on a very low heat.
Low heat.
Right. Because even the jaggery can burn, right?
And burn.
Yeah. So you want to watch out for that. Sugar is something you have to be really careful in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Sugar burns are the worst. It's worse than acid. You get it on your skin, it will eat through you like...
Till the burn.
Exactly. So be very careful when you're handling sugar. So we're looking for a very light caramel or a very dark?
This color like a golden color.
Just a golden color, right. So not too strong. We don't want it burnt. Just enough to get the caramel flavor. And this is slowly but surely melting as I stir it. And it's an interesting combination. The cinnamon, the nutmeg and the clove.
Not clove,
Together,
cardamom.
sorry, cardamom. It makes a very interesting combination because
It's nice smell.
exactly because it kind of mutes each other, so you don't get one single smell. It's its own unique flavor that it creates as together. It's almost like a symphony of flavors.
This is mold for the pudding. First we cover with the aluminium foil like this.
And the reason for this is you're going to pour in the caramel.
Caramel.
Right?
Make sure it's not going to out.
So come plating time, this is going to make life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Have you buttered the inside of the mold or anything like that?
No butter.
Okay.
So now I'm going to pour the caramel sugar.
And look at the color of the sugar now. It's just that beautiful amber color. I mean, together it looks quite dark, but actually if you swirl it around, it's a beautiful, luscious yellow. Don't get it any darker than that because it'll be really bitter, right?
Yeah.
This is almost like making a caramel pudding.
Like
With the caramel at the
similar
top.
of that.
Yeah. You let it cool for a little bit.
Little bit, 2-3 minutes.
Sure.
It's going to be set.
And our jaggery is melted.
Melted jaggery.
And so chef tells me we're gonna have to strain this because although we love our spices and the beautiful flavors they infuse into our jaggery, we don't want to actually bite into the pieces.
Yeah.
So guys, we got all our ingredients prepped up and now it's a matter of whisking and combining and getting the last bit of this together. So chef has started beating up the eggs. Guys, so chef has his eggs whipped and kept aside and we are now mixing the coconut milk into that warm jaggery melt that we have. We still haven't taken out the spices yet, but we're starting to incorporate the milk into the jaggery. So which is almost like a vatla plant.
Similar. Now we mix it the eggs.
The good thing is now that you put the coconut milk, it cool down
the jaggery mixture.
Yes, because if you put eggs into the warm batter, you would have had omelette.
Yeah, scrambled eggs.
And it's a beautiful light brown color now. It's almost a taupe. And now we need the strain. Great. I must say this dessert is starting to seem really ingenious because you combined like 3 favorite Sri Lankan desserts. There's, as far as I can tell, there's the element of caramel pudding, bread pudding, and vatla. Yeah.
3 combinations. Little bit of cashew nuts.
I was wondering how we're going to get the mix into that, and I see a very clever gadget sitting. I'm guessing you're going to use this, right?
Yeah.
Great. So shall I tip this in to this, by the way? Okay. Okay, I don't know, this is a good idea since I'm a little clumsy.
Now slowly pour into the mold.
Yeah, chef's not going to trust me with any more pouring. And guys, all this needs to do now is bake for a little bit, well at 160 degrees to be exact, for 13 minutes.
13 minutes.
13 minutes exactly to the top.
160. This is for the tulip mixture. First we put the butter, soft butter. All the ingredients equal.
So this
Icing sugar.
flour. Okay.
Icing sugar and butter mixed together. Little by little egg white. Finally add the flour slowly.
And that's also 100 grams.
100 grams.
And how many egg whites did you put in this?
100 grams.
100 grams. Oh, okay. So if you were counting eggs, that would be what, 3, 4 eggs maybe?
100 grams, 5 eggs.
5 eggs.
this the shape of the garnish. We use the cardboard.
Yeah, and chef has laid it out on a silicone sheet, so once it comes out, it's going to be very easy to peel off. Yeah.
When at home, you can use the oil paper.
Ah, okay. There you go. So you don't have to buy expensive silicone. Oil paper works great. It's very clever to use just to stencil and you get a perfect shape.
Yeah.
And there we have it. These are the shapes that are going to bake into beautiful little wafers, the tulip cookies. They're going to garnish.
Garnish. This is we are going to put in the oven 10 minutes.
At
180.
Everything is done. Those little cups are out of the oven. We have the tulip. Yeah.
Tulip.
And this really caught my attention. You have a treacle that again made in house. And this is the same treacle that you used to make the jaggery, I assume.
Yeah.
And wow, simply wow. Because I love treacle. I think it's superior to maple syrup, to golden syrup, any of those syrups. This beats all of them. So I'm so glad that's going on here dessert. What do we do to finish this up?
Now we are going to plate it up, the garnish with the final touch.
What it is with strawberries, but they have this magical property. You just put it in like next to any dessert and it just looks $1 million.
Yeah.
I think it's the red and the green. I don't know. The contrast just looks so rich, but there you have it. The jaggery,
coconut jaggery magic.
Coconut jaggery magic. Again to indulge in the fantastic stuff we've been cooking up in the kitchen. So if I can't wait to try your starter. The prawns look amazing. Ah, here it is. Thank you. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna dig right in because it's been teasing me way too long. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna use my hand. Just get it all in this amazing pesto that you made. Wow, that is smoky, and the pesto complements it perfectly.
I got the cinnamon flavor, it's got the smoking.
Everything comes through actually, the cinnamon. The tea I think is quite subtle, but definitely combined with the pesto, I don't know how we came up brilliant. I think congratulations is in order. So I'm going to be bold and try it with the dal. I'm assuming that's how it's supposed to be eaten, right? There's some really good tuna. I have to say, I hated how they cook it at home, to be honest. It is fantastic.
But this, my favorite is actually, even my hobby is the cooking, creating the new menu and all. Actually, myself, daily I go for the fish market I get probably it's fresh seafood, especially tuna and prawns. Because if I go to the fresh fish, we don't cook proper seafood dishes.
Right.
That's why we always go to the market. Even sometimes we have to send the supplies. We go to the supplies, but normally we do the marketing every day, daily basis.
Sure, and you can taste it in the freshness of your dish. And surprisingly, I thought the dal would taste like I'm just eating a whole bowl of paripu, but it doesn't. It complements the fish perfectly. I mean, there's a rhyme and reason for everything that's on this plate. It's not just for color. It's not just for it's everything. It's texture, color, taste. Yeah.
So this is Sri Lankan combination, as you say, with the rice. I make rice out of the toss with some caramelized onion, like we call sini sambal, and the little bit of touch with the coconut milk, and it become like as you can make kiribat and sini sambal.
And of course, finally, to my favorite part, as always, dessert. And I feel really excited to try this because I honestly feel this is almost like having 3 desserts in one. Because it's like well, let's see if it tastes like how I imagined it. So. Actually, it's different. It's really, really good.
This is we call jaggery coconut magic.
You can taste the jaggery, you can taste the coconut. It's really nice. It's not really a bread pudding, which I thought it would taste like.
Actually, we used to, instead of the bread, we used to cook croissants.
Right.
So it's get the more creamy and more melted, even better than the bread pudding.
Very, very exciting indeed, Chef. Thank you so much. It's been an honor sitting with you at the table and trying your food and also cooking with you in the back. Thank you so very much. Hi guys, I have this lovely couple with us from England right now, Billy and Susie, and this is not the first time they've been at the hotel, so they're the perfect couple to comment about the food and the meal they've just finished and about the times before. Guys, what do you have to say?
Well, sorry. First time we've actually eaten in the evening in the restaurant. Last time we had just a lunch, so we had the prawns and the calamari for lunch. But tonight we've come into the restaurant, we've had a prawn starter and tuna main course, and desserts just arrived. This prawn starter came with was it a curry leaf pesto? And
that's actually what I had for dinner as well.
Yeah. Well, mate, you had it still. And the prawns then came with a chili dip as well, and the prawns were really nice. Come local food. And then there was the tuna, was it? The tuna came with a dal, and that was really nice because it gave you a bit of taste of the Sri Lankan with the seafood as well.
Oh, I see what they've been doing. They've been feeding you what I've eaten.
Yeah. Well, that's it though, isn't it? Gives us something to talk about.
So what do you do? Sorry, have you guys already tried the dessert?
I've not tried it yet, I'm about to, but coconut's one of my favourite flavours, so I'm looking forward to it. And I quite like the way it's always a bit of a modern twist on so the seafood that we've had so far has been quite, rustic, whereas this is a bit more of a modern twist on it. So looking forward to trying the dessert.
Go ahead, take a bite. Tell me what you think.
I'll tell you. It looks so great, it looks quite English. Quite sticky toffee pudding, so it's good. It's good.
How would you describe it?
It's very sweet. Yeah,
it's the coconut in it, can't you? So it does taste a lot like an English sticky toffee pudding. It's the syrup, you can taste all the... Is it the fruits or is it... I don't know whether it's the coconut flakes in there, but it does. It's really nice and very sweet.
So guys, now I have a couple from the other end of the globe. And going a little south from Australia, Sydney to be exact. So we have Sean and Meg. Thank you so much for agreeing to being on camera.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here. It's a pleasure.
Oh, and just so you know, Shani is a food critic.
Oh, I am. Well, I do teach hospitality training in Australia. Yeah.
So you guys would be perfect people to talk about what you've eaten tonight. What have you had?
I had very nice food. What was it? The spinach was very, very good. The best one was sweets. Sweets is really good. I love the sweets. So great. So great, yes.
And what do you have to say?
I thought it was all sensational. What impressed me the most was the presentation. The presentation was exquisite. All the flavours balanced really well. The portion size was exceptional. I just thought it was world class. Absolutely impressed.
Thank you so much. That really is a compliment for people coming in Sydney because the food culture there is phenomenal and that really is high praise. Thank you so much. What have you had tonight?
I had the chicken terrine and then the red mullet, which was beautiful.
Well, I had the beef broth, which was very good, very tasty. And the appetizer with the rhubarb and feta was equally very well presented. Each course, the presentation, excellent. And strongly recommended.
Great, that's what actually everybody's saying, that's great feedback. And so are you guys in Negombo the whole time you're here?
Yes, we are here for 3 weeks in this hotel.
In the hotel itself?
Hotel, because we are here on business, surprise, surprise.
I was going to say, well, the hotel might not like this, but I would say you should probably travel around. But, well, good luck with your business venture. Thank you so much for talking to us. Take care. So guys, the great thing about eating out at a hotel is that once you're done with your fantastic meal, and let me tell you, that meal was beyond fantastic, is that usually you have the space to unwind. And Jet Wing Blue with his amazing beachfront, with the lapping sound of waves, is the perfect way to do so. So I'm about to go ahead and do that, but you guys, I will see you in a week, but don't forget to check us out on YouTube. And do join us on Facebook and write to us about and post pictures about the foods that get you excited and what helps you unwind. And I will engage with you and keep you hooked. So see you then. Stay lean but not hungry.